everyone, it's Kylee Ariel. Welcome to Show and Tell. And today we will be doing a big book haul. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this up so I can go ahead and get this thumbnail, because Kylee. So I'm gonna tell you where I got all these. When I went to the park today, I had actually saw a little mini free book library. You know those book libraries? But when I was looking inside the book library, like, it was full. It was at maximum capacity. And I was like, okay, this is not common. You know, the book libraries I've seen, like, honestly, most of the books are kind of lame. Like, that's not even me trying this, but most of the books be lame, and they don't be looking cute, and they don't be looking like, you know, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but you already know my motto around here. We judge books by their cover, because that's effort. It's effort. But I was like, okay, the book selection is kind of giving, like, oh wow. And I looked through it, and I saw Collen Hoover, I saw Girl Interrupted, I saw classic literature, I saw the freaking OGs of teen literature. Twilight and Maze Runner. Like, I was like, oh, we gotta get into it. So we're getting into it. Okay, so let's talk about the first book. The first book I have is Girl Interrupted. Now, my first impression of this book is very thin. I did not expect it to be this, you know, like the floppage. That is cute. I love it. Like, and it's like, it feels new. It feels like recently purchased, or like lightly read. That's what it feels like. And of course, we all know that it has the movie Winona Ryder, Angelina Jolie, and Brittany Murphy. Like, I know they're all in the movie, and I know they're in a psych ward, but like, I really don't know what's going on. So like, when I read this book and then I go and watch the movie, it's gonna be fun. Like, and then I can do a little comparison video. Do y'all want me to do a comparison video? Be like, oh, the differences between Girl Interrupted, the book, and the movie. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do it. Okay, next book. It starts with us, Collen Hoover. Collen Hoover, you know, she's a favorite amongst the book talk girls. She's a favorite, you know. She's been under some scrutiny, but you know what? I've never read one of her books, so I can never really get a good gripe on like whether or not I like or do not like her literature. So am I Ice Spice? Chill out. So I'm going to read this book and figure out what's going on, because I have no idea. I believe this is a sequel book. It might be, because I've seen the book, obviously, on Book Talk. It be everywhere. It ends with us. Like, I'm not sure if this is a prequel or a sequel. Y'all gonna have to let me know, because I'm a little bit confused. It starts with us, it ends with us. Varsity, rarity. I don't know. Collen Hoover's books be everywhere. And I still get the name. But yeah, I'm gonna read you, Collen. I'm gonna see what you got going on. Cause you're a very controversial figure, but you have revitalized the love for books at the same time. So I can only side-eye you so much, you know. Now let's get on to the classic literature that I have here. I believe this is classic literature because it's published by Penguin. And most of the time when I see the Penguin symbol on books, it's classic literature. And a couple of times while I'm scrolling down TikTok, I do see people be talking about, yeah, but I'm a classic literature girl. Like, I'm reading the classics. I'm reading Romeo and Juliet. I'm reading the OG, and it said it's a part of Oprah's book club. Didn't even see that. I just grabbed it because I thought this was classic literature. But the back and the cover is giving like this is an older book, you know. So, oh no, it says it starts in 1960, just like Girl Interrupted. She was 1960. She was in that psych ward. It's 1960, and she's in Vermont. I'm going to jump into it blind, and I'm going to see how that one goes. This is another one. I'm jumping into it blind. We're going to see how it goes. If I stay. And I've never seen this book before. It says it's by Gail Forman, who's a New York Times bestseller. So, Gail, I'm going to give you a chance. It looks, it's a very much fall read, if I'm being honest. It's very cold. You see there's snowflakes in her hair. It's very cold from what I'm seeing. It's very cold. It's very... Ooh, get your jacket. Get your jacket. It's cold out here. I gotta cozy up by the campfire and read a book. Okay, I'm putting it on my jacket. It's making me mad. I know editing Kylie's gonna be mad. I know, girl. Okay. She's probably mad at me right now. She's like, Kylee, girl, if you don't put on a freaking jacket, I'm like, I know, girl, calm down. Look. You don't see that right there?
I'm so fucking angry!
This book looks very interesting, very sad. You know, a nice little cozy sad read for fall, for autumn. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's read it. Because I didn't read what it's about. Like, I literally judge books by their cover over here. Like, I just be picking up books and I just be reading them. Unless I'm in Barnes & Noble. If I'm in Barnes & Noble, baby, I am reading that back. Your front can be compelling, but I need to know what category this falls underneath. Because I'll be danged if I buy an expensive book and it's not good. Mia had everything. A loving family, gorgeous, adoring boyfriend, and a bright, full future of music and full of choices. And then, in an instant, almost all of it's taken from her. Caught between life and death, between happy past and unknowable future. Mia spends one critical day contemplating the only decision she has left. The most important decision she'll ever make. Simultaneously making this the most romantic, riveting, ultimately uplifting story about memory, music, living, dying, loving. Well, baby, that's vague. What happened? Oh, it says somebody from somebody who like Twilight did it, and somebody only made it to the beginning because they still have their little bookmark in here. Hold on, I'm about to show you. They only made it to they didn't even make it past the author's note. I'm like, dang. But what's compelling me about this book is the fact that she said it all happened in one day. Like, this book takes place in one day. It looks like a quickie. Let me see. Yeah, it's a quickie. It got 262 pages. This is a quick. Well, it's not going to be fun. It doesn't sound fun. It sounds depressing. But, you know, we all need a little depressing book, you know? And this is that book for me. If I stay. So, I wonder what she's staying for. Oh, it's kind of compelling me. Like, I'm getting crapped. Okay, now we're going on to the classic teen literature. Okay. We have Maze Runner. I believe this is the first book, and I have seen everything about the movies and stuff, and how even to this day, like, people are obsessed with the movies. People are like actively making posts about the movies, being like, yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. And this is like one of the OG dystopian books in the dystopian craze of the 2010s. Like, yeah. So I know there's a maze, and they're all stuck in like this simulation, like this field, little park, you know. And I know that dude is in it. Yeah, and that dude who always look young, I know he in it. So I'm going into it blind, and it's gonna be fun. And I need to see if this is gonna be a quick read. Y'all don't call me crazy. It's 369, so it's a pretty thick read, but that makes sense because it is a dystopian novel. And dystopian, well, this isn't a novel. This is a book. This is part of a book series, but it's a dystopian, so it makes sense. And it's in pretty good condition for me getting this book for free. Like, look at it. Floppage. It's floppy. Yeah, it's barely curling up on the side. You know, it looks like a freshly bought book. I don't see anything wrong with it. The pages look great. It doesn't look like the book's been sitting there for a long time. So, I'm excited to read The Maze Runner. Okay, and we're on to our final book. Okay, the final book. Okay, it's an absolute classic in horror. Not in horror. It's an absolute classic during this spooky. Ain't nothing more autumn than Twilight. So somebody had put a Twilight book inside of the free library, and I was like, yo, I've seen the movie. I like the movie, the first movie. I have not binged the entire thing, which for real, like, I should have done that this weekend. Like, I can do that tonight, actually. I must just start watching the second movie. Watch the first one, watch the second one, chill out, you know, vibe, so fall. So, everybody knows this book. Everybody knows. If you don't know what's going on in this book, baby, you've been living up underneath a rock for the past 20 years. I think no, it's not 20. Yeah, for the past 15 years. You've been living underneath a rock. So, Twilight follows Bella. Normal girl. She falls in love with a vampire named Edward. We all know this. We all know it. But we all know it. But one thing that surprises me about this book is the fact that this book And this classic literature book that I have right here is almost the same thickness. Look at that. Like, they're the exact, like, look. Like, they match up and everything. Like, I don't know, Twilight's a little taller. Twilight's a little taller. So that means it's less reading than this one. This one's a little bit more reading. But, like, I didn't, like, baby, is the movie even this long? Is the script for the movie even this long? Like, this is a long. Let's see how many pages it is. It's like, this is a really thick book. And to think, like, people were obsessed with it. 498 pages? Baby, y'all must have been hooked to them in 2007. Oh my gosh, this is a thick book. Ain't nobody cut some stuff out. Maybe it's because in this current era of books, we're all reading the thin, nice 200 to 300 page romance. Maybe that's why. But yeah, y'all, that's my book haul. And let me know let me know if I should do that Girl Interrupted video comparing the book to the movie. Let me know if y'all want me to do a Twilight video even. Let me know if y'all want me to talk about Colleen Hoover and whether or not her books are good. You know, I can't say nothing about it, Colleen. I can't say nothing about it yet because I haven't, you know. I want to get into your work so I can figure out, you know. I've seen they're making movies out of your books, so, you know, that'll be a vibe once the movies come out and stuff. So just talk to me about these books, because I know a good load of them are some really popular books. So just let me know. And it has been Kylee Ariel. Thank you for coming to Show and Tell. Bye.